Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all of the amazing patterns that I've found in the depths. Do I have a lisp? Sometimes. I'm going to share with you all of the amazing patterns that I found in the depths of Ravelry. When I first started knitting back in winter 2019, I discovered Ravelry and I was very into it. I would search random things to see what I can find, like random keywords, cables, Halloween, cardigan, you know, whatever. You could search anything and something might come up. I went through the patterns that I had favorited and I'm going to share with you the ones that I wish I could make. I wish I could make all of these things. I don't think I will. There are quite a few. I'm going to share them with you and maybe you could knit them or share them with your knitting friends. And if there's anything that I go through in this video that you would like to see me make a video of, let me know in the comments because I'm more than willing to make some of these things. I actually would love to make most of these things, and if you give me a reason to make them, I probably will. I have divided these up into categories that make sense to me. I'm gonna start with the accessories. The quick knits, things that are generally easier to make than like a garment. Although some of these are weird and they might not be as easy as they look. And this is not even like half of what's on Ravelry. There's like an endless amount of amazing things on Ravelry that people have made. All patterns that people have made. Some of them are free. Some of them you have to pay usually a couple dollars for, I'll let you know. But amazing. They also have a section where people will put projects, their completed projects, and they usually have photos and like reviews of how it went, which is really helpful. I just like looking at those. Sometimes I won't even read what anyone's written, but I like to see the photos of the project that they did. I'm gonna start with scarves, because scarves are like the classic, like first thing that everybody makes when they're learning how to knit. Pretty standard, generally, pretty standard. You knit like rows until you have the length of a scarf. And then you cast off and you're done. I found 6 scarf patterns ranging from all levels on Ravelry. I will put the links for everything in the description below. Okay, the first one that I think is amazing and is definitely easy and is also free is the Confetti scarf by Soho. This uses light fingering weight yarn, which is pretty small, and use size 15 needles, which are pretty big. So I'm guessing you carry like multiple strands of yarn as you do it. Oh yeah, 7 strands of yarn as you do it, and it makes like a confetti color. Super easy, definitely a great beginner pattern. Also, like, I hope this goes without saying, but I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm literally just sharing amazing things that I found on Ravelry. Let me know if you've already knit any of these below. Like, let's talk about knitting. I love to talk about knitting. Okay, the next one, this one's also by Soho. This one is also free. This is a chunky scarf. It's called the Color Dipped Scarves. It's called Color Dipped Scarves. And it's made with size 17 and size 13 needles, which are both pretty big, and super bulky yarn. It's done in fisherman's rib, so it's a slightly more challenging knit than basic garter or stockinette, but it could be a really good learning opportunity to practice a new stitch and end up with something really cool looking. This one looks dope. And the cool thing about this is it says it's fisherman's rib, but it looks like brioche. Like, are these the same thing? See, I don't know what I'm talking about either. Next one. Okay, now we're getting into slightly more advanced knitting. Maybe like whatever the next level is after easy. Intermediate knitting. Okay, this one is called the Times Square Scarf by Suzie Hahman. Not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but like I said, these will all be linked down below. This one is about $7 US. It is lace weight yarn done with size 6 needles, so those are pretty small. I really wanted to make this one last winter and then I just like waited too long. Since this is knitted with size 6 needles, it will take you a little bit longer than like one of the chunkier options. It would definitely take me a long time. This would probably take me like a month to knit. This one's also probably going to be more expensive because you're going to have to buy all those different colors of lace. So I think that's also why I waited to do this one. But maybe I'll do it this year. Maybe I'll make it for someone. That would be a really nice gift. Okay, next one. Okay, this one is called the Wayfarer something. It's called Wayfarer. and it's by Lisa Richardson, and this gives me like epic Hunger Game vibes. I watched the Hunger Game movie whenever it came out, and Katniss Everdeen, I think that's her name, I didn't read the book, she has this like amazing scarf. Oh no, it's not a scarf, it's like a wrap, it's like a thing, it's like a scarf wrap shawl thing, and I thought it was so dope, and this was before I even knew how to knit, and I remember going on Etsy and searching Katniss Everdeen scarf. This one is $5. It's knitted with bulky yarn, size 10 and 10.5 needles. So that's a pretty good size. Not too small, not too big. Okay, I have two more for scarves. The next one is more like a neck gaiter thing because you put it over your head. This is called Flying Solo by eSpace Tricot. This one is free and it's done on size 7 needles, so kind of small, and it's done with 2 different weights of fingering yarn, so you could like mix different colors and probably get some cool marled texture. And it looks really nice for layering, especially in the winter. Like you could just pull it over your head and then put a jacket on. You wouldn't have to worry about like keeping your scarf on your shoulder. I feel like my scarf always falls off my body. And then the last one is another Pearl Soho scarf. This is probably like the most technical out of all of these. It says the pattern is free and it's done with worsted weight yarn, size 6 needles. It is all lace. It's called the Jasmine scarf. I think it's lace. It's really pretty. I would recommend trying lace even as a beginner because although it looks really technical, it's just one of those things where like once you get the hang of it, you just like go and go and go, and it goes really fast because lace usually has like a repeat that's like 4 or 5 rows. So it's like once you do a repeat, you've already made like an inch in your scarf or your sweater. And I feel like lace just goes really fast for me, but I know it's just like a mental thing. It's not actually faster. But I think the scarf is really pretty, and this would be a great gift for like your mom or like your boyfriend's mom or your grandma or some, you know, or I don't know. I would also like it, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Those are the scarves. The next section we're going to talk about are hats. Hats and balaclavas, because if you knit, you probably like balaclavas. At least a little bit. Let's start with the hats. I don't have any like basic chunky hats in this recommendations video, but if you want to know how to knit a basic chunky hat that's going to take you like 2 hours to knit, I would recommend going to Loopy Mango and either buying one of their knit kits that comes with the needles and the yarn and the pattern to make a hat. Super great kit for like beginner knitting projects. I got one of those when I first started and it was amazing. They also have patterns on their website, so I'll link that below too. The first one I'm going to talk about, this one's called the Iris hat. I actually bought this pattern last year and I knitted about 4 inches of the hat and then I stopped. And it's still on the needles, so I will continue this and I will finish the hat this season. And I will be wearing it. You'll probably see it. This pattern is $6. It's by Sari Norlund, published in Luna Knit. This is done with lace and fingering weight yarn, so there's another opportunity for like mixing colors and marling. And it's done on size 3 needles, which is why I took a year-long break, because it was taking a very long time. And I'm impatient. This is like a great basic looking hat, you know, because it's knitted so small. It's like a hat you could buy in the store, but like you could just make it yourself, okay? I think it's sick. I'll put a picture of the hat that I started. I use Hedgehog Fibers mohair, beautiful mohair. It's usually dyed. You can get it dyed like different colors. And then I had a Mad Tosh merino, I think, ball that I got at the consignment yarn store for like $10. I was pretty hyped when I found those and like immediately started knitting this and then like gave up after a week. Okay, I only have one more beanie. This beanie just looks super cute. It's only about $3 US. It's by Knit Cafe Midori and it's called the Fruit Salad Hat. So it does have color work, which is a little bit more complicated, but I would highly recommend just trying anything you want to try. If you know how to do knits and purls, I'm sure you can do anything. I'm sure you can knit anything, just with a little patience and a little determination. This is knitted with size 2.5 needles and size 4, so pretty small, pretty time consuming, but super cute, probably worth it. And then I have another pattern by them. This one I actually knitted last winter. This is the My Dear Lamb Balaclava. I'll put a picture of the one that I made last year. I actually have unraveled it since then, but I will be making another one this year because I really liked that pattern. It was super easy to follow. It uses size 8 needles, which are small, but they're not like too small. You know what I'm saying? And the pattern is only about $3 USD, which is like great price. What else do I have for you? Okay, another balaclava that I found is It's just called the Fair Isle Balaclava, and that's exactly what it is. It's a balaclava with Fair Isle. It's published in Kooky Knits, and it's about $7.30 US. Knitted on size 11, which is another like a really good size needle. Not too big, not too small. It's a Goldilocks needle. I haven't tried this one, but I really like the way it looks on the model in this picture. It's like kind of slouchy, so maybe I'll try it this winter. All right, and then I have two more recommendations. This one is called the Simple Knit Hood. You could definitely see this as like something some super trendy girl on Instagram is wearing. This is about almost $4 US. It's knitted with 3 strands of yarn held together, size 8 needles. It just looks super cute. I'll probably make this winter and wear it under all my clothes because I like to be warm. It's September and I'm wearing a cashmere sweater and a fleece jacket. The last hat is a beret, and it's by none other than James Watts. I love James Watts' Instagram posts. This pattern is called the Best Beret. It's $5. It's knitted on size 4 and size 7. I have not done this, but I would love to knit a beret. And I bet like once you got good at it, you could like knit your friends berets and they'd be so impressed. Okay, that's it for the hats. Okay, moving on to socks. And let me tell you a secret. I have never knitted a pair of socks. I have purchased multiple sock patterns and I usually knit the heel. No, not the heel. Not the heel. I usually knit the ankle and then I give up. So I will be knitting a pair of socks this winter, I promise. And the ones I'm going to knit this winter are the Thicksgiving socks by Summer Lee. I bought this pattern last year. This is the one that I gave up on. I will be doing it this year. It's only $5. It's 2 strands of fingering weight yarn, so it makes worsted weight yarn, and you do it on size 4, which is like a pretty big needle for socks. So I feel like this is the perfect place to start with socks. Big ass needles for socks. The next ones are called the Lumberjack Socks. These are by Tin Can Knits. The pattern is $6. It's knitted on size 2 and size 3 needles. I think I mostly liked these for the pictures because they're kind of like gym socks. Oh, okay, and then the last one, these ones are the smallest needles we're getting. This is by Petite Knit. Petite Knit has amazing knitwear on Ravelry. I like goals, like their shit's amazing. This pattern is about $5 US and it's knitted on size 1.5 needles. I don't even have any needles that are size 1.5. That's like tiny, but these are super cute and stripy. All right, and then the last footwear I found is these slippers called the Harrisville Slippers by Whitney Hayward. This is a free download. These are knitted on size 10. Worsted plus worsted equals super bulky, so these probably knit up very quickly. These could be a great gift for people with cold feet. That's it for the footwear. That's it for the socks. That's it for the footwear. Moving on. This section is the most random section. This is the miscellaneous stuff I found on Ravelry that I like for some reason. This is random. This whole order is random. I'm just gonna go based on these tabs. The first one I found, it's actually crochet. So I probably won't be doing this because although I have tried crochet, I really much prefer knitting. This is called the Frog Coin Purse by Laura Sutcliffe. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. I'm sorry if I'm not. The pattern is almost $3 and you make this epic frog coin purse. This shit is dope and makes me want to crochet, but realistically I probably won't. So if you make this, please let me know and show me so I can live vicariously. On the subject of frogs, the next thing I found is this frog tea cozy. This is knitted, so I might be knitting this and putting it around my teapot that I don't have. This is by Susan Cowper. It is about $5 USD. Knitted on size 6 and 9. Okay, not bad, not too small, not too big. This thing is weird. I mean, it's like kind of weird. It's not that weird, I guess. I like it. I think it's dope. I'm making this. This is the stuff I love to find on Ravelry. Like, it's not that weird, but it's like kind of weird. All right, the next thing I found is a Halloween ghost. This is by Tatiana Korobkova, published in Jolly Halloween. It's $4, knitted on size 0 and 2.5, so pretty small. And you get this little ghost. And I don't know what you do with it. Whatever you want, I guess. Hang it around your house. Spooky season, baby. This shit is cute. On the subject of Halloween, I found this vintage-inspired Halloween cat pattern. I want to make this and send it to my grandma because I know that she would really like it. The pattern is like $3.50 and oh wait, it's crochet. It's crochet. I'm not making it. You should make it though. This thing is so cute. I love it so much. And you can make a little pumpkin guy too. Maybe I'll learn crochet just so I can make this because I really like it. And I'll just like put it outside my door. So cute. The next one, this could be a year-round thing, but it could also be Halloween. This is the Arachnophobia spider by Rivadi Poole. This is free. We love free. And what is it? It's just a spider. This thing is so weird. In a good way, of course. Anytime I say weird, it's a compliment. I love the fuzzy one that someone made. Moving on, the next pattern I found is another free pattern, Traffic Cone by Blatter. This is adorable. I love, when I was in college, me and one of my friends were really into cones, and we should call each other cones. Why? I don't know, but it was fun. Okay, and the last one that I found is called the Grapefruit Pouch by Jung. It is about $4 US, knitted on 3 and 6, and it makes this little citrus purse. It's called a grapefruit pouch, but I'm sure you could do other colors and it could be any citrus you prefer. Maybe I'll make this. This one's pretty cute. I could see someone like making the necklace or making it like a necklace and like wearing it around your chest. What am I talking about? This is really cute. I'll probably make this. I am going to do a part 2 of this video that I'll be posting in the next couple days, which will be all garments. So sweaters, vests, tank tops. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do bottoms. It'll probably just be sweaters, but stay tuned for that and let me know if you're gonna be knitting any of these or if you want me to knit them on this channel because I totally will. All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye.